Hi guys, this is my review of Aliens 3. This is probably the final Alien movie I'm going to review on this Alien and Predator week. And then tomorrow, I'm going to review Alien vs Predator, which will probably be the final film I review in this Alien and Predator week. Unless I review Requiem on the same day, but I'll see. But yeah, most likely, Alien vs Predator will be the last film I review in this week. And in this series that I've been doing for this whole week, yeah. And I'm not really going to talk about this one for long because it's a bit depressing, and I don't really want to talk about a depressing movie right now. From what's happened recently. But yeah. Oh wait, I didn't mean to go there yet. Oh, I can really. Well, I don't want to talk about this character yet. But yeah, I'll just do my quick thoughts on the movie because anyway, spoilers anyway. But yeah, basically in Aliens, the second movie, they're able to escape before that place blows up in that spaceship. But then going into this movie, something happens to that spaceship, and basically just about everyone dies, apart from Ripley. Bishop is kind of still functional, which Ripley is able to, fix him to a degree. Not really. He's not really operable. He's just there. He's just like that version of Bishop's there to give Ripley some information on what happened. But yeah, she's basically the only survivor. Even that little girl dies, which sucks because, as we know what happened to her, like she basically had like a family, and then when they encounter the aliens, her family gets killed because she had like a brother as well, a little brother, which sucks. And then she's like the remaining survivor of her family, and then Ripley, like she's probably like the same age as her daughter was when she was younger. So like Ripley kind of bonded with her and wanted her to survive. But then going into this movie, yeah, she basically drowns when the ship crashes. Yeah, basically everyone on that ship dies, and yeah, she's one of them, sadly. And Ripley, then seeing her in that condition, and then having to think to even open her up because there's a chance that the alien might be inside of her because she was trying to find out like, because what did cause the crash? Because Bishop does say there was something inside that caused the crash, like it was possibly an alien. But yeah, the first thing that Ripley did was to check if it was inside the girl. Then that's when she went to try restore Bishop and get some information out of him, but then pits him out of his misery afterwards, which is a sad scene. Yeah, a lot of sad scenes. And then when she eventually finds out that the alien's inside of her, oh man, that's when we all know it's Ripley's time to die. Yeah, which Ripley dies by the end of the movie, which sucks because there's a chance that the alien inside of her could grow much more aliens, and the people who just the people who want the alien, who want to do experiments on it, they could risk like making things much worse of these aliens, and just so many people would die. So in the end, Ripley decides to kill herself because like someone who looks like Bishop, which actually the person who actually created Bishop, tries to convince her to, you know, to come with them, and that they'd be able to extract it without killing Ripley. But I do think that I think that she wouldn't have survived. Really, like they're just lying to her. They just want the alien, and it doesn't even matter if she survives or not. Really, yeah. They'll just get that alien as well. Does she really need? I don't know if she has to be alive for them to achieve what they're trying to do when they're extracting it from Ripley. Like, do they want the thing to be alive? I don't know. But they never get to achieve their goal anyway because Ripley kills herself. but she tries her best to, save as many people as she can. By the end, she only saves like one because all the rest die. Yeah. Oh wait, no, not that yet. But yeah, these are the people who are in the movie. They're not really that memorable. No, not really. Apart from the black guy, I think he said he was like a, a serial killer and a rapist, but he seemed like a good guy in this movie. But I guess he's just trying to make up for his past sins by connecting with God, and he's trying to be a better person, I guess. And he kind of grew a family with these prisoners. And there's also that person who Ripley's with, that Lord of the Winds actor, who's like a rival to, which character is it? Oh man, I'll come back to that anyway. But yeah, there's some of the characters. Most of them are British. Yeah, they seem British. That's what I'm gonna say. They have funny dialogue, but and yeah, that was a cool scene where, which is also a reveal why the aliens were a killer, because the future is inside Ripley, but by the end, like, she gets rid of that future because they're trying to not kill her, but everyone else, is fair game. Yeah, this is the guy I was talking about. Yeah, he seemed cool in this movie. There's a moment where Ripley gets attacked because she's trying to restore Bishop, and he helps her out, which is cool. Maybe he's just trying to make up for his past sins any way he can. Because even at the end, he sacrifices himself for Ripley, so they can do their plan. I still don't understand why he did sacrifice himself. But if you watch the movie, maybe that just explains why. Because he knows what they're all gonna die. It's just how they die. If they're on the knees or standing up, it went something like that. Probably didn't say it right. But yeah, the special effects were obviously better since this is in the early 90s compared to the 80s, late 80s. So they definitely got better. And just seeing like how they walk around like this, seeing these little ones just crawling around, definitely creepy. Oh yeah, this is when that guy who tried to bring Ripley back, with the people to do it to extract the alien inside of her. Yeah, I guess that's what his goal was, because Ripley at this point just knew, like his people didn't really care what happened to Ripley or the Colonel Marines in the second movie. Like, as long as they can get the alien, that's really all they care about. Just experiments on it and all that. Like, that's really all their goal. And yeah, they just don't really care like about getting survivors. They just care about getting the alien. Really, kind of like with Predator. They just really care about getting the Predator, so maybe they can use it for like war missions and stuff. So they could maybe possibly create camouflages and stuff. Yeah. So it's kind of similar. Also, there's one thing I'm gonna say about this franchise. Do you think a Terminator would exist without this franchise? I think most of what James Cameron did, like, would still be there, but because Bishop, well, before I talk about Bishop, I'm gonna talk about the previous android in the first Alien movie, since he was like a bad guy who tried to kill Ripley, and then going into the sequel, Ripley just hated androids, and then when she meets Bishop, she just thinks like he's gonna be hostile, so she doesn't trust him until later on, where he's actually a good guy. But just imagine watching Terminator 1 and then going to Terminator 2, you think that when you see Arnold's back, you think it's going to be a bad Terminator again. He's actually a good Terminator. It's kind of similar. Like, I wonder if you got that idea from Aliens, or that just, a coincidence. Yeah. Even though it's not really the same actor, obviously, because in Alien it's like a different actor. It's not like they got the same Bishop actor. But it's just funny that we see a human version of Bishop, but he's a completely different person. He's human, and it's just funny how his ear just gets busted up, and people stop him from getting to Ripley. and then they just get shot. Yeah, basically the alien kills most of the people. Then I guess the rest get killed from his people. This bishop-looking guy's people, human bishop, should I call him? Yeah, but there's still like one survivor, and he just seems smiling at the end after Ripley dies when she falls into the lava or whatever I should call it. Oh yeah, they also killed the alien that was that was chasing them for the whole movie and killing everyone. And that basically wraps up everything for the whole series and Ripley's journey. She's definitely a legendary heroine in movie history, and it just sucks that this was her fate. Yeah, I just wish they did more with Ripley, and I guess they tried to fix things with Alien Resurrection, which I'm not reviewing that anytime soon. If I do, it's not now. No way. When it comes to bad movies, I'm not. I'm just gonna review them possibly randomly. Like I just don't know when though. Yeah. But yep, that's my full thoughts on the movie. It's mostly depressing, man. So, oh man, I do have a bit of fun, for the last 40 minutes when the aliens actually taking on everyone, and they're trying to use Ripley, to help him since she's like immune, and the alien's not really gonna kill her because she has the future inside of her, and they're just trying to save as many people as they can, but it doesn't really work out. They just all get killed, and there's also people which probably the ones that I was completely fine with getting killed is the ones who didn't really believe Ripley about there possibly an alien around that's actually escaped with her. Well, that's still alive just like she was. Like it could be possibly here, but they didn't believe it. But then like the person who didn't believe it just gets killed. Like he's the first to get killed, I think. Yeah. Or was he the first? He's one of the first anyway. Yeah, that was nice to see. Yeah. That always happens, just like in Aliens with that guy who didn't believe Ripley. Like he gets killed too. And they're the ones where you're just like, yes, when they get killed. Yeah. So Alien, I'd give a 10 out of 10. It has a slow build up, but it's definitely has a big payoff in the end. And definitely a very legendary and iconic movie. Aliens, basically the same thing, 10 out of 10. But it's just I just really enjoy it even more, and to know that a lot of Halo's inspiration was from did I just say Halo twice? I meant Aliens. Like a lot of Halo's inspiration is from Aliens, which just gives it extra points in a way. Just and it just did so much for sci-fi as well. Like possibly, well, it's probably not true, but James Cameron might have got inspiration from this movie as well. But if you think about it, wait, but what part though? Maybe Terminator 2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking anyway. Because Terminator 2 was in the 90s, and Aliens came out in 1988, and it was like 4 years after Terminator came out. So maybe he got some ideas from Aliens, and Alien came out in 1979, and then Terminator came out in 1984. So that's what just makes me think like, did he actually get some inspiration? No, but most of the ideas that he had in his head like was from him though. But yeah, it's possible though. I'm probably one, but it's possible. I doubt it's gonna come on my video and confirm it though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm probably one. But yeah, it's a great series. I was never really a fan of the movies afterwards, after Alien 3. Mm. I might give them another go. I don't think they're that bad. Well, Resurrection, like, that's probably the worst one. Oh my god. Because they basically bring Ripley back, but it's like a clone, so it's not the original Ripley. And she kind of acts like a hoe, while also being, while also having super strength and stuff. Yeah. It's really weird. It's more of a cheesy movie. Because the person who created Buffy the Vampire Slayer and the first Avengers movie, like he made Alien Resurrection, and Jesus, it just didn't work. His kind of way of directing didn't work for, you know, an alien movie. So yeah, it worked for Avengers and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but not Alien. It just they made Ripley. Oh, no, it wasn't the real Ripley anyway. But still, but yeah, I might give the other movies after Alien Resurrection a try again. I just don't really find them that enjoyable. There's some that I find boring, but yeah, they're not all bad. And this is definitely a legendary franchise. Definitely did a lot for sci-fi, especially the first two. And yeah, I definitely enjoyed reviewing the Predator movies. Well, the first three Predator movies and the first three Alien movies. One day I might review, the Predator, which won't be fun. Well, the thing is, like, I don't know. They just tried to add so many jokes, like it was a comedy movie. I'm not going to talk about Alien 3 anymore, so yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna be reviewing Alien versus Predator tomorrow, and I'll see if I review the sequel on the same day. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. Hmm. But yeah, I'll just talk about those bad sequels another time. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.